Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at MadWorldTarot. And today we are looking at rumours around a potential split between Harry and Meghan. I've just done a reading on the house hunt in the UK, apparently prompted or allegedly prompted by an imminent split. And now I'm going to look at a little bit of gossip that has come from Pop Bitch, which is a mailing list, apparently goes round in the UK. You sign up for this weekly email and you get told juicy bits of gossip. And according to this source, a minor royal has money riding on the date that Harry and Meghan are going to split. I thought it was interesting language usage. A minor royal has money riding on the date, which points really quite vividly in the direction of horses and horse racing and things like that. And we know some of the cousins are quite keen on horses and horse racing. So I've got the old money tarot out on the tarot table because this minor royal might make themselves a nice little windfall if they are right. And so I have the Tarot of the Golden Wheel on the tarot table. We're going to have a quick look just for fun and entertainment, because that's what tarot is and that's what we do here. Little 5-card reading. We're going to ask the likelihood of a split. Every reading that I have done recently shows me that they actually are already separated. We're going to ask who, give us a clue, of who might be the minor royal. I have a list of candidates which I will go through. We're going to ask where the source of information is coming from or who is the source of their information. I doubt very much that they're watching tarot readings on YouTube and deciding dates based on that. I'm sure that they have something more concrete to risk their money on. And then we're going to ask if they're going to win, if they're going to be proved right. As I say, nice little windfall. So some of the contenders, Zara, Mike and Zara, but they said minor royal. Mike isn't technically a royal. So Zara, Peter Phillips, maybe, possibly. Some people are saying it could be Eugenie. And other people are even suggesting someone like Lady Louise, because of course she has the horse thing going with her carriage driving. I had to pick up the chariot off the floor. Woo! Woo! Maybe it's Lady Louise. Let's just shuffle that one in really properly because it just shot off. And then we will get to it. Shuffle a bit more. Let's remind you, I have said that this is all for fun and entertainment. It is all speculation. It is all my opinion. It's just energy that we look at here and we read on. And of course, there is a disclaimer in the box below, and we're going to shuffle those cards in and then we're good to go. Oh, there's the Tower. That's a divorce card. And I know I shouldn't sound so gleeful, but I do think personally, my personal opinion is that it has been quite a toxic marriage and toxic relationship for them, and not only them, it has done a lot of damage to both of their families. That is my opinion. It's one of the reasons why I do these readings, because it bothers me at a personal level that this amount of pain can be inflicted on family, never mind entire countries as well. That's my opinion, of course. And there we go. We have the Four of Cups. That's the apathy, indifference, rejection kind of energy of, oh, I'm depressed, I'm apathetic, I don't like what's on offer in my life. Someone rejecting the cup of love there with the Four of Cups. So I think we know what's what with that, pretty much, with that underlying energy, that somebody might be phoning someone else. I'm just speculating. I've got a little mental image and I try and articulate these unless I really have to censor them. I'm getting a mental image of phone calls. Oh, I'm so depressed. That kind of, oh, what am I going to do? Help. That kind of energy. So let's see. what we can find out. The actual situation, the heart of this, the Five of Wands, is the fighting, is the conflict that would be in the marriage. I suspect I saw that same energy in the previous reading. That's trying to dominate, trying to reassert, I would say Harry, trying to reassert himself, but finding that he's being beaten down and then having to assert himself, and then beaten down and having to assert himself again. That is my opinion, my speculation about the situation back in Montecito. He's also, as I said in the previous reading, exactly the same energy here, which links the two readings very much. He's also having to contend with competition in the royal family, because other royals are now stepping forward and are becoming increasingly popular, and the royal family, the senior working royals, are relying more and more on these minor royals to show up. We saw that at the garden party recently, the one in the rain. And so he might have to jostle for position on that balcony, or for a nice royal property to call his own. He's lost Frogmore Cottage, and he's really going to have to compete against his own family if he wants to come back. So that's what's going on in the underlying energy and the actual situation we're dealing with. Let's see. Likelihood of a split. I decided to ask that. And we have the Lovers, which is, of course, everything but a split. It is, on the face of it, a couple that's in absolute harmony, that are united, that are devoted to each other very publicly. It's an interesting energy in this card, though, because there's three in this card, and they're all kind of looking off in different directions. It's quite strange. Normally in the Lovers card you have an angel and then an Adam and Eve kind of a couple. Here we have three, and we have, she's looking there. I don't know if that's a he or a she, or what kind of a person it is, hard to tell. Looking in that direction, this one is kind of giving them side eye. The Lovers card is also the choice. So I think that the real message coming from that card is that we are dealing with someone who is making a choice. And I saw in the previous reading, and the readings really are linked very much energetically, that Harry is torn, and I think he still thinks he can have both worlds. He can still have the pretense of the marriage when he wants it, when he wants to perhaps assert himself against the royal family, and William in particular. Didn't say that expressly in the previous reading, but it's come through now as my speculation. And when he wants to go off and have his free time in the world, in California or wherever else he wants to go, and he wants to be the world's most popular royal and strut about, except that she keeps elbowing him out the way, which is not going down very well. But choice can have both, but he's got to choose. And it's also Gemini season, the Lovers, and we are in Gemini season. And don't I know it, because just about, I'm exaggerating wildly, but at least once a week I have a Gemini birthday, a big birthday in my world. So Gemini season, so lots coming off that card. Gemini season, we're talking about the date of the split. We have choice going on here. We have a couple, the Lovers, who are looking off in different directions, which doesn't bode well. So, okay, let's move on. Give us a clue about this minor royal that is allegedly placing bets on the date of the split. Has money riding on it. 9 of Cups, that's going to make it difficult. 9 of Cups in reverse. I was hoping for a major arcana that would give me a big clue. 9 of Cups in reverse is water sign. So we have Peter Phillips, who's a Scorpio, and Lady Louise, who's a Scorpio. It's very much somebody whose dreams haven't come through, though, who feels somehow that they have been thwarted in something that they want. And I'm getting a strange vibe through there. Because I wouldn't call him a minor royal. I wouldn't call Prince Andrew a minor royal, but he's a sidelined royal. The daughters might know stuff that's gone via Fergie to him, but that's a stretch, as they say. That is a stretch, but I'm going to articulate it because this is someone whose balloon has been pricked, bubble has been pricked, who's not someone who's indulgent, someone who's quite smug, someone who's quite greedy and gluttonous, and likes the good things in life. I'm not getting off that. I'm not getting the Zaras and the Mikes, the younger ones. I'm getting older. I might clarify that. So we're going to move on. Where is the information coming from that this bet has been placed on the basis of? Got the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody who's feeling very defeated. Somebody who's limping home after a battle. The battle, Five of Wands, that they have lost. I'd say it's coming from the horse's mouth directly. We have a knightly figure in this card. We have a knight who's limping home after a heavy defeat. I think it is literally coming from Harry. That's my opinion, that he has told someone close to him in his family circle that it's over, even if we've got the Lovers showing up here. Is this someone, this Nine of Cups is in reverse, someone going to win big? Or are they going to be fooled? We've got the Justice card in reverse. Justice is divorce, but it's in reverse, which is like bad karma. So you gambled on something and you lost, so I'm inclined to think that they are going to regret it. With that Justice card in reverse, it's not going to pay out the way that they thought it was going to pay out, not with that in reverse. It's almost as well someone saying, no, we're not going to pay you out because somehow there was something dodgy about the bet. That's like a weird energy that's coming through there. It is Libra energy, the Justice card. We do have a Libran in the mix here, but he's not a royal. I mentioned him, Mike. I'm going to clarify this Nine of Cups because it's puzzling me. So of course also a pregnancy card, pregnancy in reverse energy. There's been some shady stuff possibly around babies and some of the minor royals that are very close to Harry and Meghan, shall we just say, without naming them in this reading. I've got the Sun. I'm going to keep going. Sun is ego. It just came flying out too early, so let's see if it wants to give me anything else before we okay, we got one that's gone on the floor. Sorry if the mic's been bashed. We got the three of wheels in reverse. Okay, that's a team, that's a collaboration. It's very junior energy. I'm going to reference a rumor. And the rumor is an absolute rumor, but allegedly there was some distress, perhaps, that a certain little baby boy was shown in the Netflix series, the Harry and Meghan series, that was not Archie, that perhaps belonged to those two, and caused some degree of upset and possibly a falling out or even threats. That is a rumor. And so I think it's tending in that direction of that particular branch of the family, shall we just say. But I don't think they're going to get... This is not a happy card. Justice in reverse is more something that comes back and bites you. So maybe not. If they're trying to save the farm with the bet, I don't think so. That's coming through in that Justice card in reverse. An odd little reading. And I have to point you, as always, in the direction of the disclaimer in the box below and remind you it's all just my opinion and allegedly. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope we have a wonderful Trooping the Colour tomorrow. And I will see you tomorrow.